Hong Kong, June 1985. Behind the economic boom and massive developments reshaping the new territories, the city concealed some of its most fatal geomantic blind spots, extreme anomaly zones where the Earth's magnetic fields distorted and Yang Qi plummeted into stagnant death energy. One of the most severe manifestations of this anomaly was orally recorded in the furthest corner of the Yuen Long District. This area housed a densely packed public housing estate, hastily erected over reclaimed ancient swamplands and wartime makeshift graveyards. Exactly on June 14, 1985, a small family of three, a husband, a wife, and their 5-year-old daughter, stepped into Unit 404 with their belongings. They were never informed that the building's concrete foundation sat directly atop a high-voltage underground power transformer. This was a fatal combination that, in ancient Feng Shui, locked the entire structure into a cursed concrete trap, waiting to consume anyone within its walls. The structural design of this ordinary public housing estate carried a severe architectural flaw unknown to its lower-class residents. The building was constructed directly over a dried-up, ancient burial swamp, and the long, dark, windowless hallways of the lower floors acted as an accidental spiritual funnel. In Feng Shui, this specific layout creates what is known as the ghost highway, a path where cold, stagnant Yin Qi gets trapped with absolutely no ventilation or sunlight to cleanse it. To make matters worse, a massive electrical transformer room was installed right beneath the family's floor, disrupting the natural magnetic field of the ground. This combination of stale structural darkness and violent electronic friction turned the ordinary family's apartment into a hypermagnetic trap for wandering entity currents. The walls began to absorb the sickness of the earth, creating a heavy, suffocating atmosphere that slowly drained the vital energy of anyone who slept within its boundaries. The horror began not with dramatic hauntings, but with quiet, internal decay. Within 3 months of moving in, the father, an ordinary man who never complained of illness, began to suffer from violent, unexplainable night terrors. He insisted that someone was standing directly on his chest every night at 3 a.m., suffocating his breath. The young daughter stopped talking entirely, her eyes constantly fixed on the empty kitchen corner where the geometry of the hallway shadow projected onto the wall. The mother noticed that food spoiled within hours inside the kitchen, and a strange, cold moisture always coated the windows even during the hot summer months. In geomancy, these are the classic physical manifestations of severe Yin corruption. When the human body attempts to live inside a space designed for the dead, the immune system and the psychological mind are the first structures to break under the pressure of the corrupted local magnetic fields. By late June 1985, the anomaly in Unit 404 peaked. The electromagnetic distortion from the underground transformer began manifesting extreme physical disturbances. The fourth-floor corridor suffered a constant drop in temperature, falling well below freezing despite the scorching Hong Kong summer. This dense death energy, Yin Qi, seeped from the concrete, suffocating anyone who passed by. Following the family's tragedy, mass panic swept through the Yuen Long estate, triggering a total evacuation within days. Faced with public outcry, authorities summoned an ancient-sect Feng Shui Master. Using a Luopan compass, the master declared the land's spiritual boundary shattered. To contain the deadly energy, a giant convex Bagua mirror was mounted on the corridor wall, facing the transformer's epicenter. Today, the corridor remains abandoned, permanently sealed behind thick concrete and cosmic wards.